Gretel Colleen, and this is Big Brother. Tonight we launch into space and tour the gorgeous galaxy of family, friends, fans and freaks who orbit the blazing sun of the Big Brother house. So suit up, turn on the oxygen and prepare for liftoff. Tonight, intruder Rachel back on the outside with hot news from the inside. Also tonight, Blair's mum and his brother join me for a chat. Todd has a day at the races. We see the highlights of the week and catch up on the last 24 hours of teary turmoil in the house. Life is getting hot and heavy in there. The intrusion this week really did flip the housemates like so many cheaply made toupees in a gale. It also shook up the team from Triple M's Club Veg, who've responded with another of their instant Big Brother classics.
Now the new girls have arrived, libidos are in overdrive. It's Ben and Blair and a big high five, but Pete's not happy. Johnny's gay and Pete is taken, could be time for making bacon. Pete's got Chrissy and the chickens are shaking, they're not happy. Hi there Rachel, hi Anita, Blair and Ben are pleased to meet you. Chrissy better watch her Peter, she's not happy. Girls be careful, be advised, Johnny's love seems very nice. Behind the smile is a sharpened knife, you won't be happy, happy. Watch out for Johnny's love.
I love you too.
Watch out for Johnny's love.
Hey Lisa, love you.
Watch out for Johnny's love.
Hey Chrissy.
Yeah.
Love you.
And you can download that song from the Big Brother website, email it to your friends or transcribe the lyrics and hand them in as an English assignment. Now, last night our twin intruders Rachel and Anita were put on trial in an emotional mini eviction. And with me now is the intruder evictee, Rachel. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now you are one of a very rare species, someone who's gone into the house, snuck in and snuck out.
Yes.
A chicken has done it.
Yes.
The dog did it.
Yes.
TV repairman.
Yes.
And you.
Yes.
How do you feel to be out of the house?
Very, very, very glad.
Really? Was it horrible?
It wasn't horrible at all. The people were great, but I came in at a really different stage. These guys had been in for 6 weeks, and I mean, after spending 3 days with these people 24 hours a day, I feel like I've known them my entire life, and that's only 3 days, and they've had 6 weeks up on me, and so they've kind of really formed a bond, and they've also hit a real rut.
Well, let's have a look at what you and Anita thought before you went into the house.
At the moment I'm a little bit apprehensive because I'm coming in 5 weeks into the show, and I'm hoping that people won't get poopy about me kind of intruding on their world.
It can either be really, really bad or it can be really, really good, but it doesn't matter what's happening. I'm going to enjoy it and make the most of everything about it.
I'm a little bit wary of Johnny because I think that he's the only one that's playing the game, but I don't think that that means he's a bad guy. I reckon I'll probably have heaps of fun with him.
Strangely enough, I think I'll get along really well with Johnny because he seems like a bit like around from my area, eastern suburbs, Sydney kind of thing.
I think I'll really get along with probably Sarah Marie and Peter in a mucking around kind of situation. I think there'll be a lot of fun.
Funnily enough, I thought maybe I won't get along with Gemma, but I'm getting more used to the fact that I probably will because I think I have a lot in common with her.
Peter and Christina's relationship, I think, is kind of cool. If you find someone that you like in the house, then why not? I don't understand why they would have to be worried about the cameras or anything. I think it's really cool.
Well, Peter and Christina, I think it's very sweet, but I feel very sorry for Christina because I think she seems like a really nice, genuine girl, and I think that he is going to crash her to pieces.
I'm pretty sure that all of the contestants have already formed a really kind of tight-knit group, and I know it's going to be really difficult for me to kind of expect to mosey on into that.
Well, if they want to bond with me, they will, and if they don't, they don't. But I think they'll want to.
Hopefully the housemates are going to give me a fair go. I'm just going to go in there and be myself, and hopefully that'll be enough for them.
If I do get voted out of the house, I'll take it as it comes. But really, I think if I would have started from the beginning, I think it was in the bag.
That is a pretty amazing comment to make, sober, don't you think?
Yeah, it's pretty confident, I think.
You don't want to comment on it, do you? All right, let's get back to you. Now, tell me, had you been watching the show before you went in?
No. I started watching it about a week before I went in when I got the phone call saying there might be a chance you're going up.
And if I were going in there, I would research it thoroughly.
No. If you think about it and you plan it, we were being thrown into a situation where people were basically knew everything about each other. And I think if you plan, okay, what am I going to say to Sarah Marie to really make her like me when I rock into the house? You're destined for disaster. You're going to get in there and be all blah, blah, you know, and not know what to say. So I thought the less I think about it, if I just don't even think about it and they just kick me in the bum and chuck me in there, I'll have to just flap my wings and somehow, you know, find my way.
Do you feel that you failed in any way by being evicted quickly?
No, because I was... Surprisingly, actually, I completely forgot about the cameras.
You can do it quickly, can't you?
You can. It's insane because especially, I think, what I was saying to the guys as well was the fact that I was a little bit worried that I'd come in and they'd be all, get out, we don't want to know you, you know. And
because you'd invaded their territory.
Yeah, and that was scary. But when we came in, just that first initial moment when it was like I'd stepped onto the wrong side of the television screen, that was a spin out. But then when I started hugging and kissing and realised they were real, they were so nice and accepting, and because none of them were conscious of the cameras, that meant that it was contagious. Neither was I, and it was just really easy to get into that. And so from day one, I really was no one but myself. So if I failed by being myself, then I guess I failed. But I don't think that.
No, not possible.
No.
All right. Well, let's have a look at who said that they wanted you to stay in the house. And that was Ben.
Yep.
That's no surprise.
Yep.
Christina.
Yep.
Is that a surprise?
No. I was actually, from what I'd seen of Christina on the show, I was not really that fussed about meeting her. I didn't think we'd get along very well. But when I came in, she is so nice. And she's having a hard time. She really is. Peter's not the most sensitive guy. And I think that's hard for her, and I think she's also starting to worry a lot about how she's being perceived on the television, and yeah, I think that's really worrying her, so she's very, very stressed.
And what about Johnny?
Well, Johnny did surprise me in a little bit. I'm still very wary of Johnny. I knew that he would vote me out because he hugged me yesterday.
Oh no, you could have run away. You didn't actually have to have contact.
I knew he hadn't come within a bull's roar of me all week, and then yesterday he was very touchy-feely, so I knew he was going to vote me out. People in the house have no idea. They think he is the absolute bee's knees.
And what about Sarah Marie?
Sarah Marie is in desperate need of external stimulation. She is in desperate need of it. She really wants to be up and at 'em all the time. She's always, come on guys, play cards with me, or play this or play that. And everybody's kind of in their books, and she refused. The first thing she said to me when I walked in the house, did you bring a book? I go, yeah. She goes, hate you already. Like she doesn't want anybody to bring books because everybody just sits there and reads the whole time.
Now, a lot of people thought that you were a sort of mail order bride for Ben and or Blair. What do you think about that?
Well, I'm not quite sure if it came out in the videos, but I actually am very in love with my boyfriend. Ben and Blair were exactly my kind of people in a matey, blokey way, because we click like that. They're the least affected by it. They really are. You know, the girls are really quite tense about the whole situation, whereas Ben and Blair were kind of really open and were just mucking around from the word go. So I think that's why I got along with those guys the best out of everybody, and they didn't care. I could say whatever I wanted to them, and they didn't care.
So will you stay with us until after the break? Sure. And then we will talk about Rachel's threesome with Ben and Blair.
If Christina was to get kicked out, I reckon Peter would go off with Johnny. They're kind of into each other a bit, so yeah. And Johnny's just a bitch anyway, so.
Okay, I want Peter to go because I want to see what Christine's reaction is on TV, because I don't think she'll be able to handle it.
I think Christina should go first because Peter's said some pretty disgusting things and I think he'll upset a few people before it's all over. So go Peter, get off Christina.
No, I think that Peter should go first, and I think Christine would probably be heartbroken, and her whole attitude will change, and then they'll vote her off the next week.
Oh, it is a hot topic, and we've just started a poll on bigbrother.com.au on who should go first. Although with the way things are going, they might separate themselves before you even get a chance. Now, Rachel's still with me on the couch, and joining her now is our guest psychologist, Simon Thatcher. Welcome, Simon.
Thanks, Gretel.
Now, interestingly enough, Rachel was just telling us during the break that if she hadn't been evicted, you would have walked. So, Simon, is that a big decision? Not so much for Rachel, but for people who have committed such a long period of their lives to Big Brother. Would walking from the house be an enormous decision?
Absolutely, Gretel. It's a monumental decision, particularly for the original members. I mean, the rules have changed now. For the first time in Big Brother, there's a gender imbalance going against the girls. There's more girls than guys. And that's changed everything, particularly for Gemma. I mean, I think Gemma is very much the ice queen. She's always cool and calm and collected, and she's calling the shots, she's making moves, and she's holding court, particularly in the living room, whenever there's a conversation going on. Now with these two new girls coming in, that's changing things, particularly for her a little, and because she's already been so calm and collected for so long, well, look at last night's episode. We've already seen a blow-up between her and Blair. Now, I really don't think the content of that blow-up has any relevancy. It's just the fact that it's occurred, and we're going to see more of it.
Well, they were criticising Gemma for showering with clothes on and saying that she wasn't being the real her. She was hiding things.
Yeah.
Now, to anyone watching this, it doesn't matter. You can really have a shower doing. But these boys were just saying, we're grumpy with you.
Exactly.
We're over whatever it is you are.
Yeah. Gretel, there's a famous saying that I love to recite time and time again. The brighter the picture, the darker the negative. And that's particularly the case with Big Brother, because for some of the members who thought they could go in just putting on a smile for the whole 12 weeks, well, they're starting to realise that that doesn't work. And the other members are picking up on that.
Well, did you feel that, Rachel, that no matter who you went in as, the pressure applied by other people to be something else, not necessarily to recreate yourself, but just to inhibit you, was that overwhelming?
Mostly in the girls, they're really feeling the pressure of it, and they are really suppressing whatever they... I mean, you know, I was talking to Lisa, and Lisa was relatively upset about things, and the things that the girls do when they cry, they don't feel like, whew, thank goodness I got that off my chest. They go, oh no, that's what they're going to show on tonight's episode. That's, you know, all they're thinking. So they don't want to express their feelings, they want to suppress it. And I would have just gone mental.
What are the psychological ramifications of bottling all of that up?
Well, there certainly are times, and we've already seen it on a number of episodes now, where they just can't bottle it up. At some stage, it has to explode. And again, the more that they deny those sorts of feelings, the greater intensity they're going to present themselves further on down the road. And we've seen that with Lisa, and now with Gemma, and we're going to see a lot more of it.
One of the fabulous things to watch when you came into the house, Rachel, was the effect it had on the boys. What is that about, Simon?
Well, Gretel, you don't have to be Freud to work out what's going on there. I mean, the three guys are out sunbathing for the first time ever, I think, in the history of Big Brother.
First time ever in 5 to 6 weeks.
And it just happens to coincide with the introduction of both Rachel and Anita. And what a greater test of manhood than to see or to show how far they can spit water. You know, it's perfect. Absolutely. I can't think of anything better to prove their manhood.
But are men that simple? There's a woman, must show her how far I can spit?
Well, it's interesting, you know. It says a lot for the reported evolution of the male species. I'm starting to have some doubts.
Is that a little bit like, look how big mine is?
Well, I think so, just in a more appropriate form.
So, Rachel, what are you back to now?
Back to uni and life as normal with my boyfriend and my mates, and it's almost surreal really, because it's been such a short amount of time and I feel like I have dreamt this entire experience. It's crazy. It's really crazy.
At least you said the word dream and not nightmare.
Yeah.
And Simon, what about you?
Gretel, I'm off to watch the Ice Queen, that is Gemma, because I think over the next 3 weeks that ice is going to start to melt, particularly with the introduction of Anita.
Bit of competition there.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for joining us. And Rachel, I have a very special gift here. It is a Sony mini disc. It's a recordable Walkman, especially for you, and it comes with 20 discs.
Wonderful.
So there you can record the rest of your life on that. Thank you for joining us,
Thanks.
Rachel and Simon.
Pleasure.
Well, Gordon has been dashing around Australia this week, lapping up his newfound freedom. That Flash is a hard man to pin down. I caught him getting into character for a press conference in Dreamworld, and it wasn't long before I was swept along for the ride. Were you aware of just how many cameras there were and the sort of shots that we were getting?
Nah, no idea. And I kind of assumed they'd have a pretty tight zoom, but yeah, no idea at all.
So tell me, did you learn anything about yourself from this experience?
Yeah, I guess I did. It was hard to get people to talk about your weak sort of points because everyone just like wanted to compliment you, but I knew I must have had a few because I got nominated 3 out of 4 times, so it was a good, personal learning curve.
But what did you learn was so irritating about you?
I guess there's some sort of balance between confidence and arrogance and and being opinionated and sort of having opinions.
Now, we're going out on the Dreamworld rides, and obviously that's a bit of a fear of yours, and that's why you've got to put on your superhero makeup.
Yeah, just to make sure I survive.
Is that correct? Am I correct there?
Oh yeah, I'm scared of heights for sure.
I'll look after you, don't worry.
What do you do?
I'm scared already. Gordon, tell me, are there any secrets you want to share about people inside the house?
No, but I mean, there was a few surprises coming out that Johnny was a bit of a snake dog and Gemma thought I was in love with her.
And you weren't in love with her?
No, I think she's a beautiful, attractive girl, but I think she probably misrepresented or, read my intentions and stuff like that. So, I mean, just a bit awkward for her to be in the space and never tell me, really.
Have you changed your opinion about anyone in the house, having seen footage?
Yeah, I guess with Gemma, I never thought that there was something she could never say to me. I thought maybe she was a bit sort of stronger in that sort of way, but maybe she's a little bit more timid than I thought.
Did you realise you're such an overbearing, overpowering person?
Well, yes, apparently I'm a bit of a stalker, so I don't think so. I mean, Lisa, I guess, is a non-eventer with the Big Brother house, so I hope she goes this week, and I hope Sarah Marie stays because she is a legend.
Are you going to look after me on this ride?
Oh yeah, this ride is going to be insane.
Do you think we're about to plummet?
Yeah.
Would you say this ride is the pinnacle of your life?
Oh yeah, this is the most exciting, daring, dangerous thing I've ever done.
Andy, have you got in touch with her?
I have been talking to her on the phone, but no, we probably won't catch up because my girlfriend's not very happy with a consistent relationship with Andy.
What girlfriend would be?
And as a team, we've decided that it's probably not the most proactive decision to get in touch with Andy because she's a bit naughty.
Oh, very 2001. What about Blair?
Blair, I mean, I saw Blair's website and he just looks like a porn star. He's just so gorgeous, but that's what a professional photographer would do for you. But girls, he's just not that good looking in the flesh.
That's not true, he is.
But I believe Blair will win because he's 20 and he's got a great level of integrity and personality, and he kind of deserves to win.
Now, here is Gordon's inflatable willy, which is his eBay auction item this week. Bidding is currently running at over $1,000. It ends on Monday morning and the money will be donated to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, a charity for kids with cancer. Make your bid at bigbrother.com.au. Still to come tonight, is the youngest housemate really a mummy's boy? Blair's mum will join us to tell the full story.
Johnny's got a big stick.
It's a nominee logjam this week, but the voting has split the 4 pretty cleanly. One person is way out in front. Who is it? Will it change? We'll find out tomorrow night. Now, if you want Christina to go home, dial 1902 555 012. Calls cost 55 cents, including GST. Voting closes at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. We'll tell you the other numbers later. Now, just like life, fart jokes and all-boy bands, the Big Brother house never lets up. We don't close it down to let the cleaners in. We don't turn off the cameras and have a little nap. All you have to do is turn your back and you've missed another day in the story. So let's get up to speed on the last 24 hours.
With Rachel gone, Anita is the newest housemate.
She has immunity from next week's nominations, which guarantees her a minimum 16-day stay in the Big Brother house.
Kiss my ass.
Well done. The hardest thing ever.
Anita's first port of call is the diary room.
I thought I was gone. I thought they would... I thought on the first day, when I was not very happy being here, and I talked about that with some people, I thought that they would react on that, as in thinking that I want to go, and they'd be doing me a favour by voting for me to leave.
I would have thought this time last week that all this would have happened in the next week.
Oh my God. Pretty full on.
Blair, I could definitely say he would rather Rachel stay than me, because I guess they're the same age and they get along better than him and I do, because he's still a bit of a kid. Christina, I don't know, Christina's quite a tricky person to figure out. Ben's just a funny guy, so he had more jokes, I reckon, with Rachel, like the Simpson rubbish and all that kind of stuff. So if that made him feel a bit more like home. So I believe that's why they voted for me to go rather than Rachel.
Blair's fight with Gemma is still unresolved.
Have you spoke to Gemma today?
No, I'm going to address everyone later.
In what saying
Oh,
what?
I just apologise, I think, because I was a bit of a last night. And I've got my reasons, so... I'll say them then.
Huh?
I'll say them then.
Christina has also got something she wants to talk about with Peter.
I just remember I got some rice
She's
pudding in
finally
there.
found her moment.
Cuddle in my bed tonight?
No.
No?
No more beds.
What?
No more bed cuddles.
Why not?
Banned.
Why?
Because
Because why?
I don't want to do that anymore.
Why?
Don't worry, I might be gone in 2 days.
Fine.
Is that okay?
Do I have a choice?
No.
Exactly. So why do you ask?
Oh, just checking you don't hate me for it. Good, okay.
Oh. Don't.
Almost 2 hours later, and Peter is still not talking.
So when does the vow of silence end? Tomorrow.
Why?
Okay. So Pete's just told me, he hasn't told me, but he grunted that he's not talking until tomorrow. He's taking a vow of silence for some reason.
Who's Pete taking the vow of silence? How long for?
Till tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What a knob.
I had to ask yes/no questions to get out of him because he just go,
I must have read in one of his meditation books, vow of silence makes one grow wiser. He's changed, that kid.
He changes every day.
It's been a long day for Anita. She's made it through her first nomination.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong
Blair
with it,
can't
but
go
I'm
to
just
sleep.
disappointed.
He's still upset about what he said to Gemma last
yes
night.
and no. I knew it was always going to happen. It was only a matter of time. And knowing that makes it come up too. But I would have, yeah. I guess the target was the worst possible person for it to happen to.
I think everyone should really respect everyone's opinions
but still, like you did, you voiced your opinion, which we have the right to.
Yeah,
That's right.
But you said yourself you feel a bit bad because you went at it too hard.
The harshness. Yeah. And that's just what I am. That's how I do it at home. In my life, I know that I don't get along with people. Full stop. I don't even get along with my friends.
So you're not a people person?
I am a people person, but I prefer to be by myself.
By yourself.
Yeah. But probably couldn't have happened at a worst possible time for me as well, but you never know.
Did I hear someone say once that the house is boring? After the break, we flat around the races with Todd. But before we go, let's visit the replica of the Big Brother diary chair here at our Dreamworld studios.
I would like to nominate Lisa for 2 points because she's so boring. And for 1 point, I'd like to go with Gemma because she puts on too much makeup.
I'd like to nominate Johnny for 2 points. He seems really good fun, but he's also really manipulative, I think. And 1 point for Gemma. Same reason as the guy before me, she puts on too much makeup.
I nominate Johnny for 2 points because he must have had a big bag of plastic knives when he came in.
Okay, we'd like to nominate Lisa for 2 points because she's boring, and Christina for 1. She's a holdout. Yeah. She's got to give it up for Pete.
What's wrong with Pete?
Lisa is up for eviction for the second week running. Will she be doing a lap of honour tomorrow night? Vote by phoning 1902 555 013.
1 vote for, Blair, just because everyone else is not voting for him.
I'd like to nominate Blair for 2 points because I think he's a bit of a mummy's boy.
I'd like to nominate the guy that was in the chair before me because he's obviously got the wrong impression of Blair.
And Blair's mum, Kathy, and Blair's brother, Gavin, join me now. Thank you for coming here.
Thank you. It's nice to sit on the couch.
Oh, is it?
It's so exciting.
You were doing an impression of Blair before.
Yes.
What does he do on a couch?
Oh, it's not very ladylike.
It's like this.
So is the Blair we're seeing in the house the Blair that you two know?
Oh, yes.
He's not holding anything back?
No, I don't think so. No, that's Blair.
And what we want to know is what is it like to be the family of someone inside the Big Brother house? How has it intruded upon your lives?
The question that gets asked the most is, oh, and have you spoken to him?
Really?
Really. Everybody asks me. I think, well, how could that be? You obviously don't understand the concept of the whole show. And the other one is, how did he get in there? What process did he go through to get in there?
I understand you're a very close family, 4 boys.
That's right.
Was it a family decision as to whether Blair should go into the house or not?
It was a Blair decision, but it was run by the family that this is what I want to do, and you've already heard his father's comment. That's fine, Blair, but just don't have sex on television.
Now, did you agree with this? That's a pretty tall order for a 19, 20-year-old.
Well, I don't think that parents are totally accountable for their children's behaviour.
They can't be.
They can't be held accountable, so it's not it's Blair's life and it's Blair's business.
Well, he's very young, isn't he?
Yes.
And he's obviously come from the bosom of the family, the youngest of 4 boys. Can you look at the show and see, oh, look, he's making a family inside the house?
Yes, most definitely.
And what family is that?
Well, your mum.
I'm the mum.
Oh, your mum. Yes, definitely.
Means I've got 3 children.
The other night with Ben and Blair on the couch, and they're saying, wish Gretel would come in and have a drink with us.
I didn't think that was actually in a motherly capacity.
No,
but
I kind of would have wondered about that too myself.
No,
but good interpretation. Yeah.
Big brother is dad.
Is dad?
Big brother's dad.
And what about brothers and sisters?
And Ben is definitely his brother Ryan.
Tell me, you have a song that you've written. You play in a band.
Yes.
What's the name of the band?
Fifth Avenue is the name of the band, and we're in the process of recording an album, and we were in the studio when all this began, and thought we'd write and record a song in support of Blair and what he's doing on the show and all that kind of thing. And since we've finished it, and we're talking to a couple of record companies at the moment and all that kind of thing.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so...
and you brought your guitar especially
yes.
to give us a performance. Are you ready now?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Just a live preview, eh?
Oh, it's like Nirvana uncut or whatever. Oh, unplugged. Shows how funky I am.
Okay, it's called Let Me Out.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Stuck inside this house for days. Minutes turn to hours, and hours to weeks. Let me out, I can't wait. Again, I'd live forever in this cage. If I can't get out, I won't back down and walk out with everything.
That's a very short song. It's fantastic.
I was
Is that
asked
like
to do a preview of it. It's a sneak preview.
fantastic. I was sitting thinking, go on and on and on.
Okay, the second verse goes like...
That is beautiful. That's got hit written all over it.
You think so?
Yes, I do.
Oh, goody.
Thank you very much for joining us. Gavin, Kathy, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, Todd has been one of our most popular evictees. Since leaving the house 2 weeks ago, his diary has been loaded with hot media dates. Parties, race days, TV shows, photo shoots. Todd spreads the love wherever he goes.
Hey! It's not funny tomorrow. We're gonna be content.
Todd took to modelling like a fish to water as he steamed up cameras as part of his makeover with New Weekly.
Yes,
A man in demand. He also did the rounds at Good Morning Australia. And he was often racing at Brisbane's biggest race day.
Okay, here I am at Doomben Races in Brisbane, and life is completely different now that I'm out of the house. Now that I'm a bit of a celeb, it's amazing who you get to chat with. You've worked with John Cleese, been on The Dish, The Big PM. What's some tips you can give me?
Well, I mean, mate, look, just watching the thing, I would never have shaved the dreadies off, you see. I would never have done that. You lost a whole number of your supporters with that.
Well, I'd like to see Gemma win simply because I'd like to see a woman win, and I think she seems lovely and doesn't seem manipulative or anything, so my vote's for Gemma.
I watched the show as a professional actor, and I was working out who was acting and who was learning how to act in the context. Now, mate, you didn't learn how to act. You were just honestly yourself.
Would you go on it yourself if there were a celebrity event of this nature? Would you jump in the show?
Absolutely no way. I wouldn't last a day. I'd miss my family, I'd miss my friends. I wouldn't cope at all.
Over to you to say farewell.
There you go, Billy Brown giving us all the goss on Big Brother and a few acting tips as well.
Now we can't even try.
At the end of the day, I even managed to catch up with a big wig as Queensland, and it turns out he's a bit of a fan too.
That you're intelligent, you're hardworking, you're committed, and you've got a big future. Channel 10, you've got to give him a job, guys. Okay?
Listen to this guy.
Absolutely. In fact, I should think he heads the news. If we get a bit of coverage if he headed the news, you got it?
Newsreader, we want to make him Premier. Blair had his first taste of pre-eviction tension this week. To vote him out, phone 1902 555 011. Still to come, highlights of the week in the house. We're at the pointy end of week 6 in the house. And if this week got any sharper, we'd have to put a protective cork on Sunday morning. Let's take a look and grab your tissues, kids, because there's tears aplenty.
Gordon.
Alrighty. Leave her on.
Guys.
Hey,
Have fun.
Good
Gordy.
to get to know you
No worries.
finally.
See you on the other side, bro. Mate.
It's been awesome so far. Great fun.
That's good for you to come out. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Alrighty. Yay!
Say baby. I feel lost without Gordon already.
I'm sorry to see him go. I'm sorry to see anyone go.
This week's nominations were so close, there are 4 up for eviction.
Every week, this process gets harder and harder.
Sarah Marie.
Sarah Marie. Sarah Marie's bugging me. Lisa. She talks down to me.
Blair. I think he really misses his football.
Christina.
Christina, just because I don't
really seemed to click with her.
This week there are 4: Sarah Marie, Christina, Blair and Lisa.
Again. I just wish it wasn't so boring.
What wasn't?
I wish I wasn't.
At about 9 o'clock, 2 new housemates will arrive.
More tension was added to the nomination night.
On Friday, you, as a group, will vote to evict one of them again. The other will remain in the house for as long as they survive the standard nomination and eviction procedure.
Oh, that's not fun.
If they're not happy in the environment, can we get their owner in to come and assess?
It's like a new football player coming into a team to me. You never accept that person until they prove themselves.
Until they kick 8 goals.
Exactly.
Just treat them as you would expect to be treated.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's what you have to do. That's right.
The housemates gathered to welcome the intruders. Meet Rachel and Anita.
Do you know this week?
Johnny's gay, Pete's taken.
And I might be going this week.
The next day, we saw the boys giving their best performance in weeks.
Delicious.
Yummy.
Give me a chance to just rub it in.
Sarah Marie convinced Christina to break up with Peter.
If he says why, say it's not you, it's not me, I just need my space.
You know, the part that gets to me the most is this whole bed swapping thing.
Exactly.
I hate it. I don't want him in my bed.
Exactly.
I don't want him trying to force me to do things I don't want to do.
Exactly.
And I know that's horrible, but it's really giving me and
well, they are your reasons, babe.
But he gets so angry. Well, we have to have a talk later.
I'll tell you one thing to never ever do to a boy.
What?
Is say, we have to have a talk later.
You're doing here, though.
Not right now.
Yeah, it's good.
Nothing personal.
It's quite daunting to think that people are watching you when you're sleeping. I'm tired.
The strain of being an intruder took its toll on Anita.
And it was just a bit overwhelming that everyone is kind of interrogating you and it's all very, because they haven't had anyone else in, to be, they've only had each other to talk to, so it was just a bit energy draining last night more than anything.
Rachel's experience, however, was very different.
So I've passed the 24-hour mark now, and it's been an absolute ball from start to finish, and the people out there are absolutely hilarious.
A group discussion turned on Gemma.
I exposed myself the whole time. I did not hide myself from anyone.
Yeah.
Because I'm happy with who I am. What are you hiding?
Yeah, but what do you mean, what am I hiding? Having a shower in front of 17 million people in the nation is not being me.
No, if I'm in here, I care what you think. I don't give a what they think.
Well, I care what you think. I care what you think. That's why I don't shower without my clothes on.
And you're calling me naive. That is not.
No, I'm saying it's a naive way to look at things.
I'm getting really and I don't want to talk anymore.
No, I'm not talking to you while you're pissed either.
Although Gemma stood her ground with the housemates, she later broke down in the bathroom.
I know how I'm going to feel with myself when I get out of here, and that's it. Whatever anyone else wants to judge me on, they certainly can't. That's one thing that I've kept for me, and that's my body, and that's up to me to do that.
Time came to evict an intruder.
It's time to read out your votes and to announce who will be evicted. Sarah Marie voted for Rachel. Ben voted for Anita. Peter voted for Rachel. Christina voted for Anita. Lisa voted for Rachel. Blair voted for Anita. Johnny voted for Rachel. And Gemma voted for Rachel. Rachel, it's time to leave the house.
Thank God.
6, 5, 4,
Thank you so much.
3, 2, 1.
Where's Phil? You're not Phil!
It's a doctor. He looks like a doctor.
We got a new puppy now.
Sarah Marie has been nominated by her housemates for the 3rd time. Do you want her in or out? To vote her out, call 1902 555 010. After the break, we check out the best and the worst things said about us this week.
Time to back the Big Brother bus into the driveway, grab the hose and wash off all the media coverage we've collected this week. The first bit of dirt centres around this famous football. On Thursday, an ultralight plane buzzed the house and dropped the footy, just missing the backyard and nearly taking out a Big Brother staff member outside. On the ball was this special message for the housemates. Johnny is a backstabber, don't trust Johnny. Meanwhile, Johnny's friends are hitting back, one writing to Who Weekly and accusing Big Brother of manipulating footage. Those hugs never happened? New Weekly matched celebrities with look-alike housemates. Shana doubles for Courtney Love, Gemma is Gwyneth Paltrow, and bad boy Peter is bad boy Russell Crowe. Woman's Day blew the lid on Shana's secret boyfriend, but he wasn't to be seen when she partied down at Adelaide's Zanzibar nightclub. Every move of our intruding brunettes, Anita and Rachel, was printed across the nation, including Anita's teary breakdown. And Brisbane's Courier Mail labelled Sarah Marie a walking doodle dossier. Gordon was on Rove Live where his girlfriend Monica took a swipe at us.
I just think it's wrong.
And Flash featured in a Mohawk tribute, joining the ranks of Mr. T and the last of the Mohicans. And a delight for Donkey Boy fans next week when New Weekly will publish a nude pictorial. Book my copy now. Our website, bigbrother.com.au, has launched a new section called Insight. It's about the contestants' lives before and after the house. Gordon has a new video in there right now. In other net news, state government workers in Tasmania and staff at Charles Sturt University in Bathurst have been banned from our site because too many of them were watching too much of the house. Know the feeling. And lastly, start making up now for the Gemma lookalike contest at Perth's Whitfield Shopping Centre next Thursday. Blair lookalikes are not invited. Right, the voting lines are lonely. Time to give them a call and let them know how you feel. For Sarah Marie's send-off, dial 1902 555 010. To put Blair on the eviction bus, call 1902 555 011. Or close the door for Christina on 1902 555 012. Or make Lisa leave by voting on 1902 555 013. Tomorrow night, we sit on the cusp, the halfway point in Big Brother. 42 days gone, 42 to go. 5 housemates gone and 8 to go. Yes, there are more seats on the couch, but so much less room to move. You can't hide in the group anymore. You can't escape. In the house, everyone can hear you scream. Tomorrow night from 7:30 p.m, we go live for Eviction 5. For the first time, 4 housemates are up for the vote. But as always, only one will walk onto this stage. One more sleep before we meet them. I'm Gretel Colleen. I'll see you then.